we got Mjaskiewicz180 versus Jacob Graham here in a three-leg medley. Jacob with the 11 on the diddle. Mjaskiewicz with an 18. The last person we played on stream, folks, that had a 180 in their name was quite the competitor. Fidel180. Shout out to Fidel. He shot very well against both competitors. We struggled to take a single match against Fidel180. Great shot there. And Mjaskiewicz coming in here with a 180 with a hat trick to open up the game. Jacob Graham hit the bullseye of his own on that middle dart there. Mjaskiewicz180. I tell you what, we got to come up with a new name for that. That is a lot of syllables. That is a lot of consonants. Some of the most unused consonants in the English language. We got a K in there, a W, a Z, a J. Oh my goodness. Jacob Graham trying to get back in the game here after back-to-back hat tricks by MJ. There it is, MJ180. He does fall off of the perfect game by hitting that single 3 on the first dart. However, he's the first competitor here coming in. Jacob not quite in doubt territory yet, but he did hit a low ton. Solid low ton there for Jacob. MJ coming in needing 98. He's shooting an 82 average. A little bit lower than Jacob coming in the match, but he is shooting well. He needs a triple 20 to win, which he's a little bit off and to the left. Maybe Jacob 247. Does leave himself 55. Jacob shooting, it's a bullseye, 2 bullseyes, low ton there for Jacob Graham, puts himself back in the game. 55 points here for MJ180, 128. MJ leaves himself the bull, and he takes out the bull finish. As most players do, they'll leave themselves at 50 to take it out. MJ's giving a thumbs up. Jacob Graham coming in here, shooting a little under his average. MJ almost doubled his own average. We're going to move on here to a game of cricket. Jacob Graham to throw first. A couple single 20s, 3 single 20s. You know what that means, folks. Steady darts, brother. Steady darts. MJ to throw. Averaging a 3.01 coming in this game of cricket. Jacob averaging a 4.06. So what that means is one of those singles there that you just hit that single 20, one of those every round, on average, Jacob throws that a little bit more. Coming in at the 5 marks, give him 100 points. What a solid shot there. What a solid shot there for Jacob Graham. 114 for MJ. This is a battle here, folks. This is a battle. Sorry for that brief introduction. Wow, what happened there? Still at it here. Jacob's moved on to the 18s. 245. MJ, what's he going to do? Looking at the 19s. Looking down south. He hits 3 of them. You know what, MJ? Steady darts, brother. Steady darts. We got that saying from another dart player around the area. Jacob with 2 marks of his own. MJ's got the headphones in, it looks like. Might be some Bluetooth speakers there in his ears. Shout out to Ricky Muse, new subscriber to Good Guys Live. Another steady darts there for Jacob Graham. 3 single 20s. I tell you what, folks, if you are capable of hitting 3 singles every time that you throw, if you hit 3 single 20s, 3 single 19s, and so forth, and you end on a hat trick, which is 3 bullseyes, your average would be 3.0. So you can tell Jacob's average at the 4.06. He's used to doing a little bit more than that. He's aiming for the triples. Jacob, are there any doubles in cricket? He said there's no doubles in cricket, so he's aiming for triples and bullseyes and the double bullseye. I guess there's that one double bullseye, so who knows? This is a high-scoring affair here. Jacob coming in with a 4 mark. We're almost at 500 points, and Mjaskiewicz180 is not even off the 19s. He did win the first game of 0-1, so Jacob needs to be careful here. He comes back, it's 5 of them, gives himself a point lead. And solid 7 there on the 20s for Jacob, giving himself an own 68 points. That's 3 point some of those 19s. Oh, 2 is not enough there. Let's see what Jacob does here. He gets a free look. He's been buying this opportunity. It took him 600 points. He's moving on. He took a 1 dart look here at the 19s, but he moved on there at first, giving himself multiple opportunities to score. Feeling comfortable. MJ coming back with 7 marks on the 19. That's a pretty decent shot. Very good shot there. Jacob busting out 4 of those 20s. Now MJ's coming up. We're in 700 points, folks. This is a 6-point game. Seven mark round there for MJ. I'm not sure if I've seen this board roll over 1,000 yet. As you could tell, after that first throw, Jacob was throwing a 4.06, and you know what they call that, folks? As advertised. .17. MJ shooting a little bit out of his socks here. Slowly and steadily, another 4 marks there. A 3-point lead. These scores are within 99%. You know, there's 1% difference between them, if that, at the moment. Such a close game. The marks, however, is a different story. Jacob has a clear decided mark advantage. A rare 1 mark round there for Jacob Graham. Happens to the best of us, folks. If you watched me throw earlier, you know that that is the truth. MJ coming in with a 15-point lead. Down several marks. And just lost the point lead. Jacob is continuing to score. He wants to see what happens when this thing goes over 1,000. Do they put a comma in this? Is there a comma? Who knows? Somebody put that in the chat if you've seen this before. I know on the G3 boards, I believe it actually just starts back over from 0 in certain games. Cricket might be one of them. I've seen count up. It counts all 4 digits. Whoa. Woo, boy. This guy is getting hot over here. Getting hot. In order to be able to score over 1,000 points in 20 rounds, it takes not only you to throw good, but your opponent has to throw good as well. He is going to take a look at it, folks, here for us, just for us at home. Thanks, Jacob, for putting it out there. He's saying, why are you going to do that? He's making MJ a little mad, but we're doing an experiment, MJ. Once you get on the stream here at Good Guys Live, you'll understand what we're doing. It does not put a comma, folks. It does carry all 4 digits. All of your questions have been answered. If you score more than 1,000 points in the game of cricket on the Granboard, this is what it looks like. The opponent may hit the button. What a great shot there for Jacob Graham. Goodguys.live. We're going to move into game 3. This is going to be a diddle, cork throw here with a diddle. Throw again, looks like a couple bullseyes. MJ. All right, well, good guys are going to go first here. We got a shout out in the chat to Josh Riggs. He says these guys should throw lawn darts. Thanks for tuning in, Josh. Lawn darts, I don't know what the year was those things get banned. I tell you what, they do have a pretty big flight on. Kind of like the steel tip darts. Jacob and I took a tour around the area not too long ago. Stopped up in New Philadelphia, Ohio, and played some darts at J&G Bar and Grill. Waitress come by, said it's the first time she ever seen those steel tip darts played on. Surprised us a little bit. They did look brand new, but we left them with quite a few dimples in the middle. Jacob down in points here. Trying to catch back up. I missed the 9 mark there for Mjaskiewicz180. He's not playing around today, that is for sure. Jacob coming back in with 2 darts. This is game 3 here. Two marks there from MJ. Good shot there for Jacob. Getting himself back within striking distance of that 5 mark on the 18. As you notice, MJ's got the same kind of setup on the Granboard as we do right now. Eventually, here in weeks to come, we may get ourselves a Grand Cam. The Grand Cam comes with a couple different features. For one, it zooms in at the different target that you're aiming at. I think it has 63 different points that it zooms in towards. Depending on what the outshot is, I think it communicates with the app somehow. Some way, technology is getting crazy. We might get us one of those and see if we can't tap it into the stream here. Something we're working towards. Good shot there by Jacob Graham. 6 marks on the 17. Want to give a special shout out in the chat here to one of our new subscribers, Jack Graham. Just become a father this morning around 6:30 a.m. Congratulations, Jack. Baby. Another shout out in the chat. This is the season. 'Tis the season. January, there are always a lot of birthdays in January. My birthday's in January. I believe Jacob's birthday is in January. You said baby born in January, we just mentioned. Shout out to Jack one more time. And another birth here in the month of January. Congratulations and shout out to Rick Losing. Become a grandfather. Congratulations to Kelly and Chelsea. Shout out to Josh in the chat saying, "Oh, Jack Graham, aka Street Jesus." Jack Graham, he's got a lot of hours in Destiny. He's a gamer through and through. He's also a very hard worker. I will give Jack Graham all the credit in the world. Jacob coming in here with triple 15. Coming back in and checking out the score here. Looks like he's down 55 points, but does leave that 15 hanging. And with those bullseyes there, Jacob is a dangerous man. Jacob is a very dangerous man. Closes out the 15s there. And Jacob Graham coming in big time with a big old hat trick. Get back to the game here. He threw MJ clear off with that hat trick. Needed 2 bullseyes there, only gets 1. MJ needs 1 bull here in game 3 to take the match. Folks, had to go upstairs and get a hat for this game because I knew Jacob Graham was going to be tossing hat tricks. Shout out to Mjaskiewicz180 there for the win. As always here on Good Guys Live, we're going to give him a nice, fun thanks. MJ, he didn't want to smoke second match. That's okay.